And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Alan Shoemaker.
It's been a beautiful stretch of weather the last few days. If you haven't been outside, well, shame on you. It's been about as nice as it gets for low humidity here in late September to early October. Still have some pretty good weather out there today, and the weekend won't be too muggy, but the humidity will kind of inch its way up. So enjoy the sunshine out there today as temperatures are warming back into the 80s right now. We're looking for what should be a warm, dry afternoon around the valley. Mainly sunny skies continue this weekend and probably most of early next week, too. Although we have to watch Tropical Depression number 25, which just formed this morning in the Northwest Caribbean. Could strengthen into a tropical depression, but it's going to be very slowly moving, and at least in the short term, the next 5 or 6 days should be staying pretty far to our south or southeast. So something to watch later next week, potentially. But current temperatures are in the low 80s right now, 82 in McAllen, 84 in Rio Grande City. A lot of places, if you're up early, we're down in the low 60s or even upper 50s this morning. Pool water may be a little cool, but if you are doing something out in the sunshine today, mainly just sunshine, light winds, not too humid. Very similar to yesterday's afternoon. There may be a few puffy clouds coming in because there's a very weak front moving into the area. We'll show you in a second. But if you are going to be walking the dog this afternoon towards sunset, not too hot. Mainly upper 80s or so. But, you know, pavement still gets warm for doggies' paws. And this afternoon, some sunshine around again. There's a very weak front kind of coming in from the northeast. It doesn't look like it will do much except maybe cause a few clouds coming through, kind of maybe turn the winds a little more east-northeast or so this afternoon. And even though Future Track there does have maybe a light shower near sunset, I think that's probably overdone. There's a few puffy clouds I can see on the satellite along the front, but it's going to be really hard to get even a small shower going. Tonight we're looking for clear skies. Tomorrow, you see during the day, there's 9 a.m. clear. During the afternoon, sunshine again. A little more humid over the weekend on Saturday. And then Saturday night looks dry and clear. And Sunday, as you see, looks about the same with warm, mainly sunny conditions and dry weather on Sunday afternoon. Now, in the tropics, here we have Tropical Depression 25. Winds are at 35 miles per hour. Moving to the northwest, a Hurricane Hunter aircraft will check this out, maybe get a little more precise measurement on it this afternoon. But watch the forecast track. By this weekend, it could become a tropical storm, but then down close to the Cancun area on the Yucatan by Saturday morning. And then it moves slowly, maybe meandering west or northwest into the Gulf of Mexico by Monday. And then most indications are it may kind of just drift along to the west for a while, but staying pretty far to our south. You see, even at that point, the edge of the cone of the forecast cone is still pretty far away, even from our coastline. The edge of the cone is still about 250 miles or so, and that's 5 days out. So lots of room for error, but something to watch. The weather pattern that we're in through early next week, there's kind of an upward level ridge of high pressure across the southwest, which is kind of blocking that storm from coming too far to the north right now. The wind flow, if you kind of imagine the wind flow going around it with those arrows, kind of steering everything, kind of pushing everything a little farther to the south. So if anything tries to come to the north, it's being pushed away right now. So we'll see if how long that can hold next week. But it does look like, at least in the short term, through the next 5 or 6 days, most likely that storm will be staying farther to our south, but will be entering the Gulf as it does maybe turn into a storm. So something to watch again for next week. Your weekend, though, is looking pretty safe. Mostly sunny skies, highs in the low 90s. Humidity comes up a little bit, but morning temperature should still be in the 60s, which gives you an idea that the humidity not too terribly high around. So the first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast today, 89 for a high. Sunshine, a few puffy clouds this afternoon in spots, but generally mostly sunny skies. And by tonight, we cool through the 70s late this evening. Lows could still make it into the mid to upper 60s late tonight. And then in your first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, again, mostly sunny through the weekend. Could warm up a couple more degrees into the low 90s in many areas. Still probably in the 80s in Cameron and Woolsey counties. A weak front on Monday may drop temperatures a couple degrees. And then if there is any rain chances increasing with that tropical moisture or tropical system next week, maybe as early as Thursday, some tropical moisture could push north for at least a 20% chance for a shower or storm. But you see the next several days looking beautiful with sunshine and dry weather. So we'll keep you updated on your weekend weather and the tropics. Have a little look at those tropical statistics for you, too, coming up later on Channel 5 News at noon.